Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I have another drawing lesson for you today. We're going to be drawing some buildings. Now I made some goofy, happy buildings with colors of what I had. So I took whatever crayons I had and just took a random handful, and I figured, hey, there you go. Got to make some happy buildings. So it's a really simple lesson. As you see, I did crayons, there's some marker outline drawings, and so get what you have for paper, anything you have. Now you see I did this one on a shopping bag because I like working on brown paper, and brown paper bags are usually pretty durable. You can almost paint on them. It'll turn a little bit wrinkly like my skin, but it's really good free paper. So, and when you go to the mall, they, again, a lot of these high-end stores where you guys shop to get your really stylish clothes give you these really nice bags to carry your stuff out to your car. So besides using them for taking Christmas presents and that kind of stuff to your friends and family, you can use them also as free drawing supplies. So, and if you don't have that, you can use copy paper, envelopes, whatever you have available. So that's enough about paper. Now get your drawing supplies, and my suggestion is to watch the video first, and then you can watch me do it, and then you have an understanding on how it's going to happen, and then you can have a foresight so you don't feel stressed to try to draw as fast as I am, because I'm going to draw pretty fast, and if you want to pause it, you can along the way. So grab something to drink, grab your friend, grab your dog. Let's get some drawing done. Let's get cracking. All right, so if you have any questions, you can always send them to the school, and I'll get right back to you. So I have another piece of bag all ready to go. And what I kind of like about these bags is it comes with a built-in handle, so I can hang it up on the refrigerator or on the wall, wherever you want. So I put some tape on it to hold it down because this piece is a little bit buckly. It's got little buckles in it, so it's buckly. So I'm going to tape it down the corners so it doesn't move. All right, so I'm going to get my marker, and I'm just going to make some rectangles and stack some shapes on, but I'm going to kind of try to make it so it goes from the front to the back. So we have a foreground, a middle ground, and the background is going to be some mountains. So I'll get my marker, and we'll get going. What's kind of cool is I already have a fold right here, so I'm going to use that fold to help me make a straight line. You don't have to use a ruler to make straight lines. You can use, just free draw them. I'm going to use that for my sidewalk. Okay, and then I'm going to make another line, parallel line below it, horizontal lines. And then I'm going to make another line below it too as well. Okay, see how it's kind of wavy, but that's okay because that's part of the design. Now I'm going to put some diagonals, all right, little tiny diagonals for the walkway. Again, I'm drawing fast. So if I drew slowly, this video could take 4 or 5 hours. We don't want that. So I want you to be able to watch the lesson, be able to take off with it and make your own buildings and go from there. All right, so I'm not worried about it looking exactly like mine. That would be boring. I want it to look like yours. And you can also add your own flair to it. So there's a rectangle. I'm going to make a smaller one. And then I'm going to make a couple of twin buildings. Maybe these are apartment buildings. Okay, and then there's another one next to it. Now you can add architectural elements to it, so you can add little tiny details to your buildings if you want to. Make a pointy roof, okay, and maybe even a small little one over here. So that's it for that. That's in the foreground. All right, in the front over here, I'm going to make a little boat because this is going to be water, and I'm going to make a dock. So I'm going to make a small little boat. All it is a diagonal, and another one. It's going to look like an upside down trapezoid. And then the sails, triangles, and then maybe a smaller one, and a wiggly line for the a flag, so you can tell which way the wind is blowing. All right, so, and then I'm going to lightly hold my marker and then make some wavy lines so it looks like water. Okay, and here I'm going to make a dock that comes out. So I'm going to put a diagonal line and a parallel diagonal line. This one's gonna be a little bit longer, and then I'm going to connect it. This is to make the illusion that it's coming out of the water. And then we'll make some little vertical lines going back. Those are the pylons that are holding the dock in place. Okay, looks good to me. And then again, I'm going to put some flick strokes going across. Maybe those are boards or whatever. Okay, so that's where the sailboat's gonna come to dock. Very simple. Okay, let's make some taller buildings in the background, and then we'll get to the fun part, putting the faces on. Now, buildings can be any shape or size. You can build them like they're ice cream cones, or you can make them so they look like cake. I'm like a cake building right here. Step, 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 down, step. I'm trying to match it. I don't have to match it. I could just bring that straight down. I mean, there's all different types of architecture. All right, people are always trying to design things that defy gravity. All right, so let's make another one. Maybe this is an old building. All right, he's been along for a very old time. You younger buildings don't know what it's like to be a building. Okay, so there you go. Your drawings can tell a story. All right. Let's put another one behind that. Now I don't have to start it right to the edge. I can start this building right behind that one like that. Maybe this is coming over a little bit smaller, and then down. Now I don't have anything with a round roof on it, so I'm going to put a little rectangle on the top and then make a dome. If I wanted to, I can make an antenna. Let's do another building over here. This one's just going to be a tall, skinny rectangle. And then maybe one over here. So now I have a skyline, and maybe I'll have a building that's off the side of my paper, so you're only going to see a little bit of it. Okay, see how the shapes are overlapping and underlapping? That's cool. That kind of makes it look a little bit more 3D. So let's put one more building. I want to make a tall, skinny building right here. All right, and I'm going to make a pointy roof like a shed on top of that one there. Okay, there we go. And then let's put an antenna. So some of these things you could put water towers on top of these. One's in the front, so basically that, and then put an X. All right, and then put another rectangle. And there's a water tower. I mean, that's pretty easy. You're gonna need that for fire suppression. I mean, this one over here, I'm gonna double up the lines. Make some mirrored lines. If I wanted to, I can put a cupola on top of that. Maybe another one, then maybe a dome. Could make this a church. Do whatever you want. Make whatever kind of buildings you want. Museums. Now the window part, all right? Now I don't want to go window crazy. I'm gonna put some random windows. I'm not gonna put them in yet because I wanna get my eyes in. Once I get my eyes in, then I can start putting my windows in. So, the windows are secondary. The faces are primary. So let's put some eyes. Now we can do random shape eyes. They don't have to be all looking exactly the same. Now this building here, I'm going to make a cyclops building. So I'm going to put one eye. Okay, this one's going to have two eyes. Now you see I'm just using ovals or circles, however you want to make them. All right, so those two are touching. Looks like a sideways 8. Now this one over here, I'm going to put right here because I'm going to kind of make this building so it has like a top hat. So I'm going to put my circles over. These are going to be a lot bigger and a little bit of space, and I'm going to put a little N in the middle of it so it looks like he has spectacles. All right, some circles over here. Now this one I'm going to put a letter V. Maybe this is an angry building because nobody wants to live there and he's not very happy. All right, and I did some U's. Okay, this is a skinny building and he's not very happy either because he's so small and squat. So I did some sideways ovals. Not all your buildings have to have eyes. Some of them don't have to have eyes, but that's up to you. Okay, and we'll make this one, again, this one's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna do circles like we did the last ones, but this time we're going to put little lines like that. We're gonna flick some eyebrows in there too. So maybe this is a girl building. We're gonna put some ends and then a straight line, an N, and a straight line. Looks like a sideways D. All right, and let's do a couple of U's over here. Maybe this building is sleeping. Okay, you could put some small, tiny little eyelashes on it like that. Maybe this building's tired. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the one that's off to the side or this little tiny bitty one over here, but now I'm going to come back in and put my windows. Now I'm going to do some rectangles. Now you can see I kind of make it like a U. If you want to do complete, you can. All right, going to put a circle on top of a circle. Buildings can also have windows that look like a sideways D. They can be long and skinny. You can make them any type of window you want. Again, this is the part where you can fast forward, all right, and you could stop it and pause it and go forward. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put some small, tiny little doors. I don't wanna make my doors too big. Okay, just random windows. Put a line across. Maybe I can put some antennas on these buildings. All right, a little door. Now I said I was going to turn this into a top hat, so I'm going to go ahead and put a line going straight across. And I'm just going to put some windows that are vertical on this side over here. We're going to get into putting the eyeballs in a second. All right, just a few more. I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now we're going to do the eye part, okay? So the eyes can be any way you want them, as far as you can put color in them. So what I like to do is I like to make another circle inside them, and then I like to leave a little tiny white spot in there like that. Just makes your eye come along. Now maybe this building is looking at that building. All right, so I'm going to put my eyes in the corner, and then again I'll leave a little tiny white spot. The big guy here, I'm going to put larger ovals because he has glasses on, and maybe it's making his eyes a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. Maybe this is a goofy building. I'm going to put one eye up and one eye down. So, and this is the evil one we talk about. He wasn't happy, no tenants. So I'm going to put a U and a U and a little tiny color in. Again, leave a little white in there. I'm not very happy. Not in the windows in there. This is kind of like a Disney type eye. So I'm going to put an N. Leave a little white. Okay, a U. If I wanted to, on top of this building, I can make it a princess building. All right. However you want to. You can be as creative as you want to. This guy can't figure out what's wrong with him. And there we go. And in this building over here, I could put a clock. So not every building has to have a personality, just some of it. All right. Now for the background, let's make some mountains. We're gonna make some M's. All right. Now so make some scraggly M's. Uppercase coming down. All right, then I'm gonna jump halfway back up to that M again, coming up, maybe coming down, all the way down, up, and then down, up, and then off my paper. Okay, so I have some M's for mountains, and then maybe a circle for a sun. And I think that's done. I can come in and color it. Again, whatever you want to color it with, you can. You could use markers, crayons. You could try watercolor paints if you have them. So this is what I did. I used crayons, and I came in, I put some white in my eyes, and I put some purple in my mountains, using diagonal stroke, and then horizontal for my water. I added some green and some white in there, so it looks like reflections in the water. Again, I can come back in here and really, I mean, I spent a little bit of time on this, but every time I make something, I can always want to go back and work on it some more and add more and fill in, and all right, because I see things that I should have worked hard a little bit more on it. So don't ever feel like you're done. You can always go back and work on it some more and build on your drawings, because I mean, that's how you grow. All right, so you can also mix colors too. You don't have to just make, oh, that's just a red building, I'm just going to use red. I could add another color in there too to make it come alive. Again, so be creative, have fun, share your artwork. I'd love to see your stuff, so you can send it to me at school and show me a picture of what you're working on. And that's about it for today. So if you have any questions, send them my way. All right, that's it for today. So color your buildings, show me your designs, and have at it. All right, take care.